So Dana White came out the other day and said that he's going to announce 4 UFC cards this week. And knowing how this Baldy lies about basically fucking everything, we're probably going to get maybe 1 or 2 card announcements in the next couple of days. I don't know. But today I thought I'd build the entire, well not the entire, but a UFC 328 card for in May in, I think it's going to be in New Jersey. And yeah, fuck it, let's just start off with it. This is what I think is going to happen, not necessarily what I would do. Actually, no, this is what I would do, because let's be honest. We know that there's going to be some shit cards that's actually going to happen, but in the main event, I think we're going to get Strickland versus, what the fuck? Not Strickland, we're going to get Imavov versus Hamza. I don't know why that went so big, but I think this is the main event. I don't think they're going to give Strickland the title shot unless he is the clear number one, like only guy that can get the title shot. Because let's be honest, Paramount don't want him as champ. You know, it was bad enough on ESPN. ESPN were a bit more like open to it because they then less like strict than Paramount. I don't think Paramount are going to want Strickland anywhere near the title unless he is the only option left. So I do think Imavov's going to get the shot, and he does deserve it, even though I don't like him. He's gone on a crazy win streak recently, and yeah, I'm less interested in seeing the fight just because I think Hamza's going to destroy him. But I do think it's what's next. Imavov's on a crazy win streak. This will be 9 months after Hamza won the belt, and he's only just defending the fucking title. This little he pisses me off. We're gonna get like 1 defense a year out of him until he loses, which I don't know who's gonna beat him, to be honest. I'd pick him versus everyone. But yeah, Hamza versus Imavov, I think there's gonna be main event. For the co-main, we're gonna go to the welterweight division. There's a couple of different options for Usman. Why the fuck does this keep happening, bro? You know what? I'm gonna freestyle this while recording. There we go. I don't know who's going to get the title shot. Is it going to be Ian Gary or Michael Morales? But whoever doesn't get the title shot should fight Kamaru Usman. Now, even though I'd rather see Morales versus Islam right now, I do think they're going to do Ian Gary versus Islam probably in like July, maybe International Fight Week. And I think they should do this maybe as a number 1 contender fight. I think it depends who wins. Like, I think if Kamaru wins, well, if Morales wins, he's 100% next. He has to be. If Kamaru wins, there might be a weird thing where he needs 1 more, depending on the JDM versus Prater's fight. This would be a sicko main event. Make it 5 rounds. He probably wouldn't even go past 2. I think Morales would probably knock out this version of it. Actually, I don't know, because he got held against the cage and taken down by worse guys. I don't know. This would be a sick fight. I'd be interested by it. Kamaru's been out for fucking 11 months as well. I know I just said about Hamzat. Well, not 11 months yet, but let's say he fights in this card in May, which is the earliest Kamaru can fight. It will be 11 months. I don't know what, he's like 39. He came back, beat Buckley, and then took a year off because he was begging for a title shot or something. So I don't know what the fuck was going on there, but yeah, this will be the next fight. Morales, Kamaru, co-main event. Next fight, this one's already been announced, and it's Wilder versus Volkov. Oh, it didn't go fucking 200% this time. Nice. This has already been announced, like I said. Not officially by the UFC, but there's been reports. I think Marcel tweeted it. That's how you know it's real. I trust him more than Dana. And if Volkov wins this, which I do think he would, because I don't think Wilder's good at all, and he doesn't get a fucking title shot, like, the UFC just finished. Like, then don't care anymore. They just want entertainment. Because if Volkov wins this, that'll mean he's beaten Wilder, he's beaten Almeida, he got robbed by Gane, he's beaten Pavlovich, he's beaten all these guys. I can't even remember who else he beat before the Gane fight. But he's on a crazy win streak. He's not on a crazy win streak. If you count the Gane fight as a win, which it fucking should have been, it's just some of the worst judging I've ever seen, then he'd be on a crazy win streak and he deserved the shot anyway. He already does deserve it, but because Gane's a cheating cunt and poked Tom's eyes out, he doesn't get to fight for the title. Because now Gane gets the rematch and Gane gets to fight Pereira and everything, while Volkov has to fucking fight this Dominican fucking... I don't even know. I was going to say demon, but he's not good. So, yeah, I'll go... Well, no, this should be on the main card. It's already been announced. And then give Volkov his title shot. I don't know, also, this is just a side rant on this. People are making out as though Wilder's this, like, dangerous up-and-comer in the division. He lost to Pavlovich less than a year ago and got out-skilled, outstruck, outboxed. He's supposed to be the boxer here, and he got outstruck and outboxed by fucking Pavlovich. But yeah, whatever. I don't think Wilder's that good. I think he loses really easily. But yeah, it should be next. This next fight is probably the best fight on the card. Well, actually, I don't know. Probably not. But it's Gene Silva versus Yair. I need to see Yair get absolutely slumped, and I think this is the fight for it. You know, been a while since we got that Brian Ortega hate watch out of Yair. Mostly because he doesn't fucking fight. And I also do very much hate Gene Silver. But at least he's entertaining and at least he fights a lot. He had a grappling match with Bryce Mitchell last night. So I'm thinking now after that he's going to want to go back into training camp. He fought like 2 months ago almost against Arnold Allen, who just got announced to be fighting Melky in the fucking Apex. The UFC just don't care about anything anymore, I guess. But yeah, this will be the next fight. Also, not Yair, I've forgotten his name. Zalal versus Aljo got announced yesterday, as well as Arnold Allen versus Melky. So this kind of just leaves these two left at the top, outside of Evelo Evan Murphy, who are fighting each other again, and Volk, who's fighting the winner of that. And obviously Lopez versus Garcia. So these are the only two left, like near the top. And I highly doubt they're going to wait for a Kevin Vallejos to potentially win this weekend, or something like that. So I think they'll do this next. I think it makes sense. Gene deserves a shot at the rankings. The guy here deserves to get fucking obliterated for his crimes against humanity of just not fighting and being a boring cunt when he does. But yeah, Joe Rogan's going to be glazing Yair. People forget, man. Yair, he's a wild man. While he's getting the fucking shit beat out of him by Gene Silver. Gene Silver's going to land like a spinning elbow, a 1-2, leg kick. He's going to taunt him. He's going to take him down. And he's going to let Yair back up. Yair will miss a question mark kick. And then Joe Rogan's going to be there like, man, this is one of the... It didn't even sound like Joe. Man, this is one of the greatest strikers we've ever seen in the sport, man. And I fucking hate Joe Rogan. Get rid of him, get rid of Dana. Because we already know this card's going to be shit with Dana making it. Even though he claims he doesn't do matchmaking. Sure, man. But yeah, Yair versus Silva, I kind of went on the rant there. And then this next fight, we already know this is happening. Brady versus Buckley. It got announced that this is moving to this card instead of main event and then the Apex, which I kind of like. I do kind of wish it was 5 rounds, but at least it's in the front of a crowd this time. And then Aljo versus Zalal's the main event of that card, which still should be in front of a crowd. I still don't know why that fight's in the fucking Apex. But yeah, not Vallejos, I was thinking of this weekend's Apex card. The Apex is making my brain just, I can't think of anything anymore. Pissing me off with this stupid event. Brady versus Buckley, I mean, everyone's already broken down. We already knew this was happening for a while. I don't know why Buckley gets another shot up the rankings. No one's talking about that after he just got dominated by Kamaru, but sure, whatever. He can have it, I guess. Brady's coming off the loss to Morales where he fought like a fucking retard. So hopefully he fights a bit smarter this time. I do think he easily could win this fight if he's not dumb. But trusting him to not be dumb is a risky thing to do. So yeah, Brady versus Buckley. That's the main card. Obviously, we'll go back to the start. Main event, Hamzat versus Imavov. Co-main, Morales, Usman. 5 rounds as well. Volkov versus Waldo. Gene versus Yair. And then Buckley versus Brady. I made a couple prelims as well. There's 1 or maybe 2 we already know about. I can't even remember. The first one I think should be this. Bisenko Sirsaikaev. I can't even say his name. Versus Kopylov. I put this like card builder together while I was at work earlier. And then it got announced that Sirsaikaev has a fight. I think it's against Santos. Which no one wants to fucking see. Like, they're trying to push him, I guess. I get. But like, stop just giving them absolute cans and then letting them fight in the top 15 after. They keep doing this with these prospects, and that's why they always lose. Give him Kopylov, an actual tough test, not ranked level whatsoever, but not bad at all. Give him this. This would be a sick fight on the prelims of a pay-per-view. Obviously, Hamzat's in the main event. That also, when I saw that, it kind of confirmed Hamzat's probably the main event of this card, because him and Sirsaikaev are butt buddies, but whatever. It should be against Kopylov, but it's going to be against Santos, and he's going to knock him out in the second round after looking shit for the first round. And then people are going to be there like, man, this guy's a problem in the division, man. This guy, he could beat Sean Strickland, man. Like, no, the fuck he couldn't, okay? Give him Kopylov after he beats Santos, because he's going to, and Santos sucks. And that shouldn't be the fight, but yeah, anyway. Next fight, I can't even remember what I made. I'm just too mad. I don't even know this guy's real name. I just call him Chanko. I don't know what his actual name is. Him versus Rebecca, we've known about this for a while. This is a sick fight. Rebecca just kind of walks forward and gets absolutely abused by every single person he fights at this point. I do think he'd probably maybe get knocked out here. Thing is with Rebecca, he's so tough. Like, I know he's been TKO'd, but it was ground and pound by CDF. Like, he's not been properly knocked out yet. With the amount of damage he takes and how he takes shots, just walking forward and tanking them, when this guy finally gets knocked out, it's going to be so fucking brutal. Like, he's going to get fully slumped. There's going to be like a Gaethje versus Max type KO. Or something like that. He's gonna go out badly, and it's going to ruin his chin for the rest of his career. Like, when a chin this good gets cracked, it's bad. But just the way he takes shots and the way he gets slumped, I guarantee as soon as he gets knocked out, his career is done. He's not winning another fight. Unless he fights like a fucking Chase Hooper, who has no danger on the feet whatsoever. But still could probably beat him. But yeah, this is the next fight. Chanko versus Rebecca. It's a cool fight. I don't know if Rebecca should come back this soon again after getting the shit beat out of him. But I don't know. This will be, what, 9 months after the Duncan fight? And then 5 months or something like that after the Klein fight. Like, he's taking so much damage. He's not taking enough time off in between fights. It's going to end bad for him soon. And it probably would be this one. But yeah, that's the next one. And then this last one. I forgot his name. Alden Karai versus Ray Syria. I only made this because I was thinking earlier about the Van versus Tyra fight. And I remember that these two, like, obviously I was thinking, like, which fights Van has fought, blah, blah. I remember he fought, I can't say his name, Ray Syria. And I was like, why don't I make this fight? You know, why don't they make this fight? Both training partners of Tyra and Van. Obviously, Sasuria's fought Van. Karaya's on the come up. He's coming off a win against Garule a couple weeks ago. It'd be a sick stylistic matchup. It would have been cool if it was on 327, because then it could be like the two gyms against each other. And like all kind of similar styles to each other as well. Like Van and Karaya are kind of similar. Not the same, obviously. There's difference. Karaya's a bit taller. Karaya's a bit taller. Fuck me. What's going on today? Uses kicks. Like, they fight differently, but they also fight similar, you know what I mean? So I think this would be a sick fight. This is the last fight I got. This would probably be... I'll be more excited for this than the other two on the prelims, especially now that we know Sisakaev's fighting an absolute bum in Santos. But yeah, this would be a cool fight. The winner, actually, if Correa wins, I can see him getting a ranked opponent. If Tsuria wins, he probably need a couple more. Because I think his last fight was the Van fight, and then he pulled out of a fight in China on the like road to UFC card. He was supposed to be in the main event or something against the guy that just fought Cody, I think. Cody Durden. And he pulled out of that. He's not fought in a while. This would be a cool stylistic matchup. And yeah, I think this would be a sick card. Realistically, we're getting 3 women's MMA main card fights and Hamzat Chimaev in the main event. And no one's going to like it. But that's what the UFC is doing recently. Hopefully this card gets announced maybe tonight. Probably not, because they normally tweet about it, how they're going to announce some fights. So hopefully like tomorrow night, or maybe during the broadcast this weekend, we get this fight announcement, hopefully, or this card announcement. I'd rather it be Strickland, but I think it's going to be Imavov. But yeah, that's it for today. No idea what I'm going to post tomorrow. I might just make a... I've already done my predictions, haven't I? Fuck, I might just break down Kevin Maleo striking and glazing for 10 minutes. I don't know. But yeah, this should be the 328 card. Hopefully it gets announced in the next couple of days. Hopefully there's no fucking bullshit women's MMA main card fights. And yeah, give Volkov his title shot once he beats up Wilder, okay? He's going to, because Wilder sucks. But yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and yeah, see you next time.